So apparently, John and Kate taught their children when they were of age to speak that Santa wasn't real. So now these kids are in kindergarten, and they're just flat out telling everyone Santa doesn't exist. It's your parents, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, that's what they're saying.
Well, I don't know what's worse, the fact that these kids are blowing the whistle on Santa to these kids, or that anyone would believe the Gosselin kids, even in kindergarten.
That's true.
I mean, these are 6 of, like, the most ugly-looking, like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess there's power in numbers. They travel in a pack.
That's the problem, is that they're like a gang of little kid pickpockets. Like, they just come at you they're playing a zone against the rest of the kindergarten. Everybody had that one kid that was like, oh, Santa Claus isn't real. But then the rest of the class would kind of band together and be like, that's kind of he's got some problems at home or something. Maybe he got a lump of coal, you know? Like, you could rationalize it away. 6 of them just flying at you.
It's true.
You can't.
Yeah, what are you going to do? You have to believe them. And they're like, imagine how much, like, if you were in kindergarten, you've already got a pretty big ego. You know, you're thinking pretty cool as long as you haven't shit your pants that year. It's like, what? But you're on television. Imagine knowing that, like, I'm 5. I don't care if I'm good at school. I already have a career on television.
Right.
Do you know what a dick you would be to the rest of your classmates? Like, I was a dick and I didn't have anything going for me at
your
all.
mom wasn't even Kate Gosselin, and you were a dick.
Yeah. So well,
here's the thing. This is what I would tell my kid if my kid came home and told me that the Gosselin kids, told them there was no Santa. I would be like, look, Kate and John made a huge mistake. They have so many kids, they can't afford to. Santa can't afford to come to their house. Basically, there's
Santa's
too many
got a
kids.
kid limit.
Yeah, there's a kid limit. They, people they fly over his house because the mom is so bad that the kids just get punished in return. Don't worry about it. You have Santa. But the reality is that Kate they can't afford to get Christmas gifts for their kids. So that's why they told them there was no Santa.
All their kids get like one Ed Hardy T-shirt because John
she
hangs
gets
out with
a bunch of TLC promo like coffee mugs. Here you go, guys. Merry Christmas.
That's the real spin on it. How do you tell your kids? Okay, your kid comes home and they're like, "Hey, the famous Sextuplets at school said there's no Santa Claus."
Should you really be saying sex at that age anyway? I think that's really weird.
You know,
Kate should never say that again ever.
If my kid's in kindergarten and he comes home and he says Sextuplets, I'm calling the like the
junior
authorities. SAT program.
Yeah.
I remember I was in school in like 7th grade and a bunch of kids got to go to Richmond for the rest of the day to take the junior SATs. And they all got up and left, and I'm like looking. I'm like, how come I didn't get to go to Richmond? Like you had to be smart enough, and I'd missed the cut.